What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today, you're gonna be watching some castle gameplay. I think it's okay. I don't know how many people stick around, but I think I get like a 3 KD or something like that. So it's pretty good for my channel here. Today, I want to talk about Bloom in Vanguard. I made a video before about Bloom. If you don't know what Bloom is, it's essentially kind of like the variance of your spread when you shoot, right? So it's in other shooters. I think it's in like Fortnite and maybe Apex or other, big FPS games, but it's never been in Call of Duty. And for some reason, the developers over at Sledgehammer Games wanted to make this a thing. It's kind of perplexing, but honestly, I think the main reason they wanted to create problems, right? Sledgehammer Games wanted to create unnecessary problems so that the grind in terms of weapon leveling up, making sure things work, making sure things are purposeful. I think they did this on purpose. They created this Bloom mechanic, this Bloom problem in Call of Duty for the sole purpose of you having to rank up your weapons up to level 70 in order to fix it, in order to minimize the effects. Because Bloom, whether you know it or not, it's annoying. Basically imagine you trying to shoot at someone and your bullets just don't register. Maybe half your bullets go, above their head or below their feet or something like that. It's nuts and it's completely unnecessary. We don't need this in Call of Duty. We've never had it before. So that's what this video is going to be about. If you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the gameplay at any point, make sure to leave a like. All right. Subscribe if you're new. We hit 6,200 subscribers yesterday or a couple days back. So I'm thankful for that. Do appreciate you guys so much for that. But we have some good news regarding Bloom. If you didn't know, the exclusive Ace, one of the bigger, stats guys or whatever here on YouTube, he ended up doing a video breakdown on Bloom and basically said, yeah, they minimized it. There's a chart, I'll flash it up on screen here, of some of the more popular weapons and how Bloom is reduced on them. And, it's cool that we got Ace doing this, right? It's cool that we got Ace and I guess J-God and sometimes Drifter. Honestly, where's Drifter been, guys? Drifter has been very MIA. I don't know what he's doing, but he's missing out on Call of Duty launch. And, I don't know if his channel's going to come back after missing this because Call of Duty launches is when, your channel's supposed to be the biggest, is when you're supposed to be growing the most. And sadly, Drifter, my man here, if you're listening, you're missing out on this. But anyway, like I said, it's cool that we got Ace and all these guys doing this for us. But come on, Sledgehammer, developers, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, or Infinity Turd, whatever you want to call them. Guys, where is the actual support? Where is the actual chart or actual explanation? Thank you guys so much for saying, this one sentence that is very broad and not specific at all. Thank you so much for going into incredible detail on what reduced Bloom means. Does it mean on every weapon? Does it mean, how much is it reduced? It's okay, cool. All they said was that, Bloom has been reduced on weapons without attachments. So your base weapons, which is obviously a good thing because, weapons in general shouldn't have Bloom. But if you're using a base weapon, you're at a huge disadvantage over someone who, has a fully maxed out weapon, right? And that's always been the case to a degree in Call of Duty, right? You can't really argue that. But in this COD game, because there's so many levels, there's so many attachments and, 10 attachments, that's completely different versus a gun with no attachments. You're going to struggle most likely. Because of the fact that we're already going to be struggling with, these lack of attachments, we don't need this random factor here of Bloom, messing up our gunfights even more because you can't control it, right? Something like recoil, you can learn to control. Something like ADS speed or sprint to fire speed, you can control, you can kind of modify. And everyone starts with that fairly, but Bloom is kind of a random mechanic. Sometimes Bloom will hit you harder than it'll hit other people. Sometimes like that, it's kind of like RNG-ish. So it's messed up. All right. It's just messed up. I don't get why it's in here, but fortunately, I think through the complaints of the community, we have been able to see, this change, right? So Bloom is it's going to be reduced. Exclusive Ace ended up making, the entire video on it. If you want to hear, all the detailed stats about that, go check him out. Great content creator, great guy, very, very humble, doesn't show an ego, all that kind of stuff. So he's a good guy, much, much better than a lot of other creators here on this platform. But yeah, man, it's good that it's getting addressed, but it begs the question, why was Bloom already put in this game? Who signed off on this? Why are you adding something like this to the game? Why don't you add something like, man, I don't even know what you would add, but just add something that's not super annoying to the game for once, for 1 year, right? While we're talking about things that are annoying, Sledgehammer, my balls here, guys, why did you make it so it's kill streaks instead of score streaks? Like, nobody plays any objective. Nobody. It's messed up. You know, I saw the other day, I was playing like some domination. I think it was on Shipment or whatever. I don't know what else I'd be playing at this point. I'm going for camos, but yeah, I'm playing here on Shipment, and like, nobody's getting their home flag, you know, A or C, right? Everyone just like kind of gravitates towards B because that's where they assume the action will be, and nobody gets A or C. And I'm just like, what are we playing here? Why is everyone playing domination? I mean, like, Shipment, nobody cares what the game mode is, right? They just don't want TDM. By the way, another bonehead mistake here, Sledgehammer Games, for listening. Why is TDM, especially like 8v8, why is TDM like up to 75, man? 8-on-8 players playing to 75? What? Like, at least make it like 100 or 150. You know, 100 is like the bare minimum, but like 150 would be ideal. 75, guys, it's just proof that Sledgehammer, my balls, these guys do not play their own game. Nobody plays Shipment and sees that like, oh man, TDM, that was so fun. I got 6 kills. My teammates all got 8 kills. That was so fun. Nobody has fun with that. You know, if people are playing Shipment, you got to think the reason is because they want fast-paced, long matches, right? Maybe not super long, maybe not like 20 minutes or something like that, but like longer than 2 minutes. I'm pretty sure people have timed it to where the MVP, like loading screen, all that stuff, as actually longer than the actual game of Shipment itself. Can you imagine that? Just picture that. Picture you're a Sledgehammer developer seeing that. Like, would you let that slide? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how good these Sledgehammer devs are at playing their own game. I don't even know if they do play their own game, or if they do, what's their KD? You know, probably like not that good, right? It's messed up. Honestly, they need a group of playtesters. They just need a group of maybe YouTuber streamers, and God knows they have the lives to be playtesters. All right. Some of these dudes already have like 10 days in this game or something. The game dropped like 14 days ago. Kind of messed up here, but I don't know. Touch some grass, bro. Anyway, they need some playtesters. They need some QA testers. You know, if the developers aren't going to play their own game, at the very least, hire people to play your game and find these mistakes. Just the other day, I saw this new playlist called Killbox with a description called Killbox. I think blametruth made a video on this too. What are you doing? God, that makes no sense. I'm stumbling over my words here. That makes no sense. It's so stupid. Why would you do that? Why? It's not like a huge deal. It's not like, oh, my game crashed or whatever. That's not a big deal. But if you're like a new player, if you're a noob to Call of Duty and you've never heard this before, and you click on it thinking, or you hover over it or whatever, and you're thinking like, oh, this sounds kind of cool. Killbox, you know, is there a map called Killbox, or is it just like a Killbox 24/7? Let me see. No, it's nothing. And you know what? It's still nothing. It's crazy funny how it's been out for like a day or two, and I still don't know what it is. I haven't seen them talk about it on Twitter. I haven't seen them update it in their game. Maybe they have at the time this video goes up. I don't know. This video's going up a few days later than when I upload it, but I haven't heard anything about it. It's just nuts. What are you guys doing? Sledgehammer on my balls. I get it. You know, like, it's a bit busy, you know, pandemic, all that stuff. I get it. You're trying. But recently, since the game launch, I'm not going to lie to you guys, they have not been that great with communication. Yes, it's been nice that they fixed the bloom thing, but like the shotgun nerf, why would you tweet that and then 5 days later still not have it nerfed? It kind of reminds me of those YouTubers who like kind of overpromise. I used to do this too. They would overpromise and underdeliver, meaning like, you know, you'd say like, oh, at 1,000 subs, I'm going to stream every single day or something like that. And then 1,000 sub comes and you stream like once a month or something like that. Kind of like me. But yeah, like why don't overpromise. It's very simple. Just when you're about to do something, let us know a couple hours or a day before. Don't say something and then for weeks later not do anything, because that will make you look so stupid. It's better to just not say anything until you're ready to do it, until you're ready to hit that go button or that go live button or whatever. Shout out to my own stream, by the way. Go follow me on Twitch, Twitter, all that stuff, subscription down below. But yeah, man, I want to like Vanguard, and I do. I think it's a good game. I do. I think it's fun, very playable. I think they're making good changes, especially with this bloom thing. You know, definitely a good change. But it makes it tough when they do stupid stuff like not nerfing the shotguns, like just not communicating. What is Killbox? You know, just, oh man, it's really dumb stuff. Again, I don't want to come out here and rant every single day. There's other channels for that. But when something's dumb, I want to call it dumb. When something's really cool or really smart, I'm calling it really smart. Okay. Bloom, good decision. Very smart decision. You know, pleasing a majority of the fan base there. Good call there. But killbox, other stuff like that, skill-based matchmaking, no communication, no shotgun nerf. Very odd decision making. Cannot get on board with that. You lost me there. Shout out to Bobby Billionaire, still CEO. Go ahead and, leave your thoughts on that in the comment section. Definitely let me know what you guys think about, all this in the comment section as well. The whole Bloom thing, and someone explain to me what Killbox is. I still don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.